Welcome to Can Angels Fly, Tarot and More. My name is Nancy, and I'm here to consult the tarot cards for Aquarius for March 2021. Aquarius, your motto is I know. I'll begin to read the tarot cards for you in just a moment. I'm attempting to set up my video. If you're ever interested in ordering your own personal tarot reading, you can do so by contacting me by email. My email is canforangelsfly1@gmail.com. All the details that you need to order your own personal tarot reading is below this video. As mentioned, Aquarius, your motto is I know. So let's see what the card suggests is in store for you for the month of February. Well, there is one card that stuck to the table, so I'll leave it there. And this card that is down, face down, stuck to the table will be your first card, Aquarius. Okay, what is it? It is the Death card. Ooh. The Death card suggests that there is a period in your life, a season, or circumstance or situation that will be dissolved or ending in the month of March. The death of this previous scenario, circumstance, situation must dissolve or end. Why? Because it's already its season has already expired. It has ran its course. You cannot get more from it that can benefit you. The next card is the Ace of Swords. Aquarius, in the month of March, you have a new beginning. The Ace of Swords suggested. Now, what kind of new beginning could you possibly be stepping into as you enter into the month of March? Well, the Swords talks about society, socializing. Let's talk about each air sign. Like Geminis are relative to small social circles, small social circles like maybe being more actively social with siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, people from your neighborhood and or community. It could be the beginning or the initiation of you having some type of communications with people that are a part of your most intimate space, or people like that you frequent. It could be some type of correspondence that goes between you. It could be anything from FaceTiming, voice messaging, emails, any way of communicating. You may also find for some Aquariuses that within your small social circle or within your immediate environment or in close proximity to you, there might be some group meetings like block club meetings or something like that, or some type of a shared communication of maybe like a proposal, an idea to move forward on some plan or to have a movement of some type. Now moving on to the next air sign after Gemini is Libra. So some Aquarius could expect the beginning of communications with a significant other, ex partner even. It can also be a communications received from or between you and another entity when it has to do with business. So I'm saying it could be business communications. What do we do to communicate business-wise? We email each other. We fax each other, that kind of thing, dealing with business. There are typed correspondences. There are video calls and Zoom calls and meetups. But it's more on a one-to-one or a more intimate level, meaning anybody that you will be interacting with or having this type of communication exchange with are people that have an investment in some common theme, like in contracts, a common theme. And then after Gemini, there is Aquarius itself. And Aquarius is the representative of one of many within a large social network. So how could this look for some Aquariuses in the month of March? Well, you may meet up with an organization or group you belong to. This type of Aquarian energy can also correspond with secret societies, Illuminati, the secret meetings and what they actually end up talking about or what their plans are about, what their mission is about. It's just where a large body of members come in and they all bring their contribution to the group or organization in order to band their energies together in order to move forth on an endeavor. So what am I saying thus far, Aquarius? There is an end to something as you enter March. So it like freeing you up, clearing up space, because March is going to call you to socialize or have a social exchange. Again, either within a small social group setting, more one-on-one like contracts, or it could be within a large organization of some type. The next card is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, the choice has been made for you, Aquarius, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. As the Two of Pentacles in reverse points back to the Ace of Pentacles, again, signifying new beginnings, new opportunities, new agendas with the Ace of Pentacles, new ways of making money, new ways of manifesting, building, or sustaining resources. And the Two of Pentacles itself being in reverse talks about actually having to put one of the pentacles down. See, remember the Death card came first, said it's the end of something. It has ran its course, it's complete. You got all you can get out of it. The season is over. Aquarius, you need both hands on this one pentacle to move it forth in a month of March. And this one pentacle, again, could be your physical body, your vessel. It can be your resources and things like that. It is an aim or an ambition. Your social influence may be a part of what you contribute, like to a large social network, or your expertise. Your professional expertise may be what you render to a social contract of some type, and you move forward in March on a what agenda or on a mission. It what just depends on which Aquarius you are, whom you will be collaborating with in order to what reach an agenda. The next card is the Ten of Pentacles Aquarius. The Ten of Pentacles talks about achieving that goal. As you move forward on an ambition, it's talking about being able to overcome any hurdles and or obstacles, and what fulfilling that agenda and reaching that mission, having that movement realized. As the Ten of Pentacles talks about acquiring all that you need in order to bring stability and groundedness to your life and stability to your life, whether it's the solidifying and security of the family, of yourself, of finances, whatever it is that you need. I had to stop right here because remember, Aquarius, you occupy the 11th house in astrology, and therefore you are symbolic of humanity, all the different people that come together in humanity. And what the cards seem to be suggesting on a broad scale, on a more global scale, or even a national scale, I'll say that, is that there is an organization, a group, a club of some type that has put down their outside interests. When I say outside interests, I'm saying that it doesn't have anything to do with the organization that they are part of, or what that organization mission statement is, and they go. And so they put down and set down, their jobs, their hobbies, or whatever, these different people out of humanity that are part of a particular group, club, organization. They put all the extracurricular, I'll say, activities down in order to go join forces with the organization or group that they're affiliated with. They bring in their expertise, their know-how, their social abilities, et cetera, in order to collaborate to move forward on a mission to fulfill an agenda. And the Ten of Pentacles suggests that they have all the capability of doing so, and they will touch the agenda. They will achieve the agenda. Back to you as an individual, one person, Aquarius, out of humanity. You will achieve the agenda, the goal. You will acquire some form of security and or stability in your life. What area? I'm not sure of. Of course, this is a general reading. It depends on what Aquarius you are and what mission you are on. But you can, again, be securing security as far as home and family, or work, or what else is there? Love. There are so many different aspects of this life. The next card is the Queen of Wands. Can you please, Aquarius, stay on your best behavior with the Queen of Wands? I hope you can. The Queen of Wands is a representative of our fire signs, and our fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I do believe, Aquarius, that you have, in the times past, been a person who has embodied and displayed the traits of the fire element, and that is what's over. You have been anxious. You have been aggressive. You may have been bossy and controlling. You may have gone through this phase in your life where you were selfish and self-centered, self-focused. You may have been flamboyant at times. You may have very well sought your own interests. And I do believe the Death card is saying that you have gone through this process in which your selfishness is dying or has died. It's the time. The time has come. And by the close of March, your ego-driven desires should be dissolving or have dissolved fully. The Queen of Wands suggests, Aquarius, that you possess a level of advanced power. When I say advanced power, I'm talking about you are persuasive, you are passionate, you are alluring, you have a lot of inspirational qualities about you, Aquarius. You know how to move the crowd, whether it's through talking or whatever. And most times, in times past, you use these aggressive or assertive qualities. Again, it seems like more for self-interest. But in the month of March, it's not like you forget yourself and your needs. It's just like you're able to successfully finally successfully join forces with others. And you are able to relinquish a part of your selfish desires. It's like you find something that inspires you. Like it could be, I don't know, as an example, you run into an orphan child or something, and you see that there's a need. And a selfish part of you says, oh, it's like you, again, release this selfishness, these ego-driven desires that you have, and it just kind of, I feel like it just dissipates away when you, as an example, see a child in need or a child that's neglected, and you say, okay, I got a mission to move on. And as you move on under this example, just an example, to help this child that you personally have encountered that is neglected or whatever, or malnourished, then you realize it's a broader need out there. And so it becomes your motivation, and you're able to harness those powers that I'm talking about that you have, and you're able to focus them on more of like a group-like endeavor or a collaboratory, within a collaboratory effort to resolve some issue. The issue that you will be moving to resolve, almost time for, it sounds like soulmate time, that you will moving to resolve are issue that it does help you. This is the thing, it does help you, but it also helps so many others outside of yourself. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a warrior. You're ready to go out here to campaign. You're ready to get out here and promote. You're ready to get out here in the world, push through any adversity, overcome any obstacles in order to, what, like they say, secure the bag. You go, Aquarius. You go, Aquarius. And you're willing to slay what needs to be slayed so you can, move forward and achieve your agenda, your goal, your ambition, to fulfill your mission statement, complete your mission statement. Your last card, Aquarius, is the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, Aquarius, you are embodying so many different elements of the astrology. You are air sign. You also, based on the spread, are embodying the Queen of Wands, which is fire. And now here we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is earth. The ability to manifest beyond a shadow of a doubt. The Queen of Pentacles refers to you having the energy of being able to perceive and to comprehend and to understand all that is before you. And it's to be able to, again, pick up on the need of, I use the example of you may encounter a child that is neglected, to be able to see that, not to walk past it. Now, I'm not saying you or every Aquarius is going to bump into a child that is neglected. That's just an example. You could realize any deficiency in the world. You're at the right place at the right time to witness a deficiency in the world that sparks and motivates you into action in the month of March. The Queen of Pentacles says you take what you realize or you come to know, keeping with your mouth, you come to know. And you're able to move forward and manifest whatever you need at whatever moment in order to advance the agenda. You, throughout your process that you're about to go through, Aquarius, you may encounter money, finances you may be entrusted with to dispense, or what do you call it, a person to you have the money, you account for it, and you make the purchases that need to be purchased to make sure that the resources or the funds get to where they need to be. Taurus lines up with luxury and abundance and things like that. And so it could be that you end up showering somebody with some of the treasures of this world. And let me try to make that make sense and simplify. You may find, as an example, that you end up being an angel for somebody. Literally, you are able to bring maybe food to their table because they don't have food. You may be able to remember the swords is here, so it talks about communications, paperwork, writing, all that. Maybe you're going to encounter somebody that doesn't know how to effectively fill out some type of application, and you fill out the application, and the way you word the answers to the application is what secures the bag for them, or secures the opportunity for them. But it's not just for whomever you will be assisting in the month of March. It is also a blessing to you. It seems like I've missed something, like it should have been a reading before this one, because it seems like the cards didn't go into detail about what's your ego-driven desires. I guess I wasn't given that information. Number one, I guess, is because it is your own private desire or lust, maybe even sinful. And you have, something has occurred. I don't just see it dissolving with the death card first, just from one event. But for some Aquarius, yes, it may be one event that causes you to drop those ego-driven desires. But I kind of get this feeling that these ego-driven desires of yours, these lusts, these sins that, you have, and these self-interests you have pursued, have been dissolved in a little by little, which then suggests to me that you have on your walk, your walk in life, your most recent life, that you have seen quite a few deficiencies in the world, and you have like little breadcrumbs. You stop to dissolve them. And I don't even think you thought about it. I don't think you thought about it, realized you was just doing what needed to be done in a moment. But every time you resolved or picked up one of those breadcrumbs or dissolved that issue, you were deteriorating your sense of your self-servingedness and ego-driven desires, et cetera, and it's like, hey, right at this moment in time, it almost seems perfect that you be moving into this new phase in which it actually seems like you are an angel, a saving grace, because that like there has to be something done to deal with the ills or the defects in the world and in your environment. Hopefully that made sense, Aquarius. I thank you for coming here to Can Angels Fly Tarot and more, and allowing me to read the tarot cards for you. If you're ever interested in ordering your own personal tarot reading, you can do so by contacting me by email. My email is canangelsfly1@gmail.com. All the instructions you need to order your own personal tarot reading is below this video. Until next time, bye.